Hello YouTube, my name is Yolanda, also known as Inner Beauty Love. I'm coming to you to tell you a little bit about myself and also about my family. The reason and also why I decided to start making videos on YouTube. Um, in the past, I've always looked at YouTube as just, watching some of the funny videos that people make and, create. So I didn't know a whole lot about YouTube other than what the videos that friends would maybe send me. So how I come to know and I got to making videos on YouTube is my company asked me to go ahead and do this video. And what they told me what it was for like a training purposes with my job. So I agreed to go ahead and make the video. Um, Although, I went against my better judgment because I'm one of those people that normally when I get in front of the camera, I appear to be shy, although it's totally opposite of who I am or, how I am. Anyways, so I went ahead and made the video for my job. And what they did was they sent it to me and also all of my other employees and posted it on YouTube. When I first saw that, I was a little upset because I said, hey, they didn't even let me know. They just automatically just went ahead and posted it on YouTube. So, I began talking to my brother, my third oldest brother, about it, letting him know how upset I was. And I told him to watch the video and tell me, what he thinks. So that's what he did. He went ahead and watched the video and told me, you know what, Yolanda, the video actually was really good. There's nothing to be embarrassed about. There's nothing to be afraid about. You did a really good job. So I said from that point on, I would go ahead and look a little bit more into YouTube and what they offer. Well, as first for me, I was looking at wanting to lose weight. So I started watching weight loss videos. And the first one that I came across, which was Beautifulbrwnbabydol. And I really, really enjoyed her channel. She talked about how she successfully lost the weight. And, she showed you her intimate and personal things like her refrigerator, what she keeps stocked in her refrigerator and her freezer and her cabinets. I thought, whoa, this girl really, she's showing you, the right things that you should be doing as far as to take care of yourself, and losing the weight. And from that, it helped me. It helped to educate me on watching what I eat, watching, fried foods, drinking plenty of water, which I love to do anyway, but like really putting the emphasis on, hydrating your body and eating the right things for your body to help fuel your body. And so I started watching her, and then I started noticing, her hair videos and how beautiful her hair was. It's real thick and full and healthy. And that to me, is what I wanted. I always said that I wanted my hair to go back to its old state when I had it really healthy, not putting a lot of chemicals on my hair, and just watching how my hair grew. Probably, well, I think I was 19 once I took my Jerry curl out my hair. So I just started watching her and I started really enjoying her videos and how positive she was. And I started looking at it as, hey, YouTube is really a good thing. So from that point on, I decided on my daughter's birthday, which was November 6th, that I was going to start making videos. So I have one child. She's 15 years old. Her name is Essence. So I am a proud mother of an honor roll student. Yes, she is very, very smart. She's very, very bright. I am blessed. Both her dad and I are blessed that our daughter, enjoys school and is working towards, her goal of what she wants to become in the future, which is an attorney. So, anyways, moving forward, I am the only girl plus the youngest of three older brothers. I grew up in a two-parent home up until the age of 13 when my parents decided to go ahead and get a divorce. Um, they owned a house together, and my father decided to go ahead and leave the home. So my mom was a homemaker, and she had to, you know, create income to provide for the home. So what she did was she went ahead and started working for the school district. And she was working at the elementary school that my brother and I were going to when we were younger. And she just worked her way up within the school district. And she's been there for over 30 years. I was telling my mom it's time for her to retire, you know, enjoy life, travel, do all the things that she wants to do. My mom is 65 and she's soon to be 66. She told me, I'm not ready to retire. She's just that little feisty thing. She's a vegetarian, so I call her my little mommy because she's smaller than me. But anyways, I am so proud of her. She is such a positive person and um, just a blessing. My mom, I am so proud of her. You know, um, just how strong she is. But she battled cancer twice. Thank God she is still here with us, you know, and I think it's because of her strong faith in God. You know, she puts God first in everything that she does. She is constantly praying for us and praying for our whole family. Um, but people were ready to write her off, talking about Memphis, you know, we'll help take care of your kids when you pass away. My mom was like, the devil is a lie. You know, God has the final say so. And when He says that it's done and when it's over, then it will be over. But as of right now, no, it's not. So my mom's been cancer free for, I believe, 7 years now. I believe it's been 7 years now after her second bout. But I am so proud of her. Also about me, I'm a full-time employee, or I work full-time, go to school part-time, and I am a full-time mother. I'm not going to say I'm a single mother. I co-parent with her father, and although we're not together anymore, you know, we still have a good relationship for our daughter. But I just want to go ahead and share a little bit about myself with you. I'm looking at my time to make sure that I'm keeping on time. So another thing about me, I enjoy smiling. So if you always see me smiling, that's just how I am. My brothers are that way. My mother is that way. My dad was that way when he was alive. Um, he passed away 10 years ago, August of this past year, 2010. So he's been gone for 10 years now, but we all are a smiling family. So if you have any questions about me that you want to know, please feel free to ask. Rate, subscribe. It's free, y'all. Um, you know, let me know what you're thinking about. Anyways, it's getting late and it's past my bedtime, so God bless, and I will talk to you soon. Bye-bye.